post everything, man. Fuck it, you know. That's where this you know, me making these stupid fucking videos comes from too. Of this understanding, I've realised that just actually, fuck it, just post everything. Yeah. Don't worry about whether you're going to be successful or not, like these stupid grifter cuts. But just post everything, man. Turn it all into content, and you have nothing to lose. You know, you have nothing to lose from not. I mean, from actually posting it. All you have to lose is you know, from not posting it, from being too shy or too scared. It's the equivalent. It's the digital era equivalent of fucking. Of being scared to go up and talk to someone at a bar, isn't it? It's the same fucking thing, basically. It's just do it, man, bro. What are you thinking about it for? You're online. You're talking to people online anyway. You're posting online anyway. Yeah, you're posting online anyway. So share that thing you do that you think is cringe, or you think is bullshit, or you think other people won't like. It doesn't really fucking matter. So what if it's cringe? So what if the only enjoyment that it brings other people is them laughing at you? Fuck them. Give them that. Why not? You know. And if someone does glean something real from it, if you do happen to end up accidentally creating something true, you know, within the artifice of your content, within whatever you're posting, because it will happen eventually. This is something anyone who's created anything knows, you know. The best way to do it is to just start, and eventually you start to make things of worth, or something of worth will happen, even if it's just by fucking accident, complete chance. The fuck? These dragons are so broken because I didn't fucking... Because I've done so many quests, basically, before I even went up to the Greybeards. The dragons are just so fucking broken, like... They're just appearing everywhere, constantly. And they're just AI, it's so fucked. Like, what do I have to lose from posting this? What is there that I don't gain from posting this? Nothing. Maybe some slight embarrassment if I was to stream it live, you know. Get over yourself, you know. In this era, yeah, in this time of humanity where we're moving more and more online, I don't think the whole metaverse thing is what it's going to be cracked up to be. I think augmented reality will have much more say within the current technological environment. But, bro, everything's online anyway. Like, you know, you don't need to post under your real name and shit. Obviously, no one should be posting under their real name. That's a whole nother fucking discussion. But, bro, if you're online, posting your thoughts anyway on Twitter, you know, and you game and stuff as well, stream it. You make music, fucking stream it. You make fucking videos, stream it, bro. Just stream yourself doing it. Just stream yourself making stuff. Just record it. Even if you don't stream it, just record it. And just post it, bro. Fuck it. Stop thinking so much about it. People more and more want to live vicariously through others. And while on some level, like I say, with my own kind of internal search for divine truth in everything, it kind of reviles some aspect of me. But who am I, you know, to separate myself from the rest of humanity in that way, to say I'm better than them, you know? To not post what I do, to not, you know, to pretend that I'm not living digitally online like the rest of them. We all are. Like, we're all on here fucking talking, posting our hearts out wherever it is that we do it. So, you know, if you've got a thing you do, whether it's anything from just fucking playing some video games every now and again to...
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. No, I guess not. Well, get out of here before I change my mind.
You rob me and then I'm just gonna let you walk off there. That's what you think. Come on, prick. You know, try to rob me and then I'm just going to let you walk away. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, you know, who am I? Who am I to stand apart and pretend that I'm not doing the same thing as everyone else, you know? Who are you to stand apart and say that that thing that you do on your computer isn't worth sharing with other people, isn't worth putting online? You're no judge of your own quality, of your own value. Like, you don't know what the fuck anything you do is worth. I don't know what the fuck anything I do is worth. I know that. And I know other people aren't either. I know enough really talented people with absolutely zero self-confidence to know that none of us know what the fuck anything we do is worth. Yeah. The only people who can judge your not value as a person, but maybe your value of works. The only people who can judge this unbiasedly are other people, and even they can't really judge it unbiasedly, but they at least aren't neurotic or delusional, because that's the only two paths you're going to take it yourself. You know, obsessing over your creations, you know, obsessing over that song you make, obsessing over that video or that speed run or whatever the fuck you're doing, obsessing over that recording, you know, going over and over it, going like, why isn't it perfect, why isn't it perfect, and it's just getting worse and you don't even know it, you know. That's why, you know, anyone that really produces stuff professionally, they might not like to publicize this too much, depending on their field of work. But you've got to understand, people work as teams for a reason, you know. Artists go into studios and they have sound engineers and sound technicians and mixing technicians and mastering technicians, specifically because you need to break it down like this to have anyone approach it unbiasedly and honestly, their section of the work. Because if you take it as a whole, put it this way, there's not very many people who can do that well. Yeah. Who can do anything well when they're worrying about being like full stack. You know, there are people that can do that. You know, take it in the metaphor of, you know, a full stack developer. There are people who can do that, who can do everything, front end, back end, all of it. Yeah. Who can be colorists, who can do the editing, who can do the sound design, they can do it all. They can do it fucking all. Yeah. But they're one in a fucking generation, man. I mean, with our current populace, there's probably more of them than there ever have been before. But these people are rare, man. You really shouldn't put that on yourself to think that, like, you have to, if you don't, you know, if you don't do everything yourself, that you're not going to produce anything of quality, or it's not real, it's not true, it's not honest. Because bro, almost every successful musician you know, almost every successful animator, everything, yeah, every single person has things segmented into their lives, and they have people that they paid to do certain parts of their work, and they have other people that they can depend on, that they go to for certain things, whether they credit them outright or not, or these people are happy to just, you know, be paid for their work and that's it, fine. I've done work like that, you know, and there is a beauty in that, you know, of seeing something published or put out that you were paid to do some XY little bit of, and knowing that you don't need to own it, you know, for it to have been valuable. That's the most important thing about putting works out, you know, is you have to understand you don't own them. Even when you do everything, yeah, even if you were to create a fucking 30-minute fucking masterpiece of music and animation, and you were to do everything yourself, from the 3D modeling to the sound design to the mixing to the mastering to the coloring to the colorist, whatever the fuck, all of that shit, everything, yeah, if you did everything, even then, yeah, if you still stand there and look at it, even after having done all of those things, and feel like you own it, even after having done the entire process, having not gained the understanding that this is something that's been channeled through you. It's just sad, man. It's just sad that you'll probably continue on in this folly, and maybe you will find success and it won't satisfy you, and maybe you will find money and women and it won't satisfy you, you know? You'll be 3 projects deep getting your dick sucked left, right and centre, off your tits on drugs because you're just not satisfied. It just isn't hitting the spot. And you won't know why. Why? Everything I wanted is right here. I've got everything I wanted. It's right here. Why doesn't it feel good? Maybe if you're lucky, that's when you come to the understanding. This isn't what I wanted. This wasn't in my heart. But I think a lot of people don't, you know. A lot of people will go their whole lives without having any kind of deeper understanding. And I'm talking about, already I'm, you know, only talking about people who are have some level of like exceptional talent, you know. Even among that small percentage of the populace, there's an even tinier percentage that will ever be satisfied by what their talent brings them, who will ever find nourishment, you know, in creative works. Creative works has to be the most unfulfilling field you can possibly ever fucking put your head down and try and do anything within. Like, it's just never enough. It's never enough. It's just never enough. Like, pretty much anyone who gets into like performance arts in any ways, like, they're trying to fucking feed some like sad little insecure part of themselves. That's why they're doing it. Like, they can tell themselves whatever they want, but realistically, the ones that truly succeed without it breaking them, it's because they didn't really care if they did, and they're just doing something that they're good at, and to them it's like as simple as going to work in a mine or fucking working at Adidas. Like, it's no different to them. They don't see it any different as to just going to the fucking shop and getting their work done. Like, you know, the people that want fame and want success and money and wealth and power and all of this stuff, they intrinsically can't be satisfied by getting it. God's little joke. More of his little fucking irony, isn't it? He loves those little things, doesn't he? It's fucking beautiful. You can almost just like run on this assumption of the world that anything that seems like it's what you want, you should probably start looking for the complete opposite if you actually want to be happy. Like fair play, go and, you know, lean into your strengths, but figure out what it is about your strengths that are worth leaning into, you know? I've seen many people destroyed by their strengths. I've seen many people use this excuse of, but I'm good at it, to continue doing something that is just not productive. Not for them, not for the people around them, not for the world. But I'm good at it. And figure out what it is that you're good at about it. And maybe that's what you should be doing. Damn, this nigga chilling. Oh my god, Elder Dragon. I ain't even seen one of these before. Oh god.
Tree!
Okay. Die, man. Oh my god. Yeah, bitch. I'm saying, bitch. Die, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. Oh my god, someone's gonna die. Am I way down? Why am I moving so slowly? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think any of it made any fucking sense. I'll probably upload this one anyway, just so, you know, keep the numbers up. Keep the uploads going. Lol. Okay. But yeah, I don't think this means anything. I guess my point is just desperately trying to stop people falling into the same mistake. Me and countless others I've watched have, I guess. Just a shitty feeling, man. To chase something. Chase something for years. Chase something for years and put all this work in, and then you get a taste of it and you suddenly realise it's disgusting. It's like spending, you know, 3 days making a stew and then you fucking take a spoonful of it for the first time and you just throw up and get food poisoning and you're hospitalised for a year. Not fun, bro. Don't waste that time. Assess. I say self-awareness is overrated, but being able to honestly assess your motivations and yourself and your meaning and what you're trying to do, what you mean to accomplish through your actions is extremely important, you know. Too much self-awareness is just gay. Like, you just end up hating yourself. You just end up being neurotic, basically. You end up becoming neurotic. Even if you are, you know, honest and unbiased. Too much unbiased and honestness is bad. It's just detrimental. It will just hinder you. It will just make your work worse. It will make you, you know, it will make you turn away from things that actually people would have found endearing, you know. Those small mistakes, those small little blind spots in our self-image are actually what people love us for more than anything. We hardly ever know why someone actually, you know, why someone might be attracted to us and like us, and it's never so simple, you know. beyond, you know, pure just fucking physical, pure just physical attraction. I mean, obviously, I mean, and look what that does to people who know they're too hot, you know? They just turn into fucking really just annoying, bland people. Like, they just don't develop anything beyond that. Often. It's hard to talk about anything in definites, man. Definites. Like, only... And that's what I mean, that comes down, this is part of this whole, like, too much self-awareness thing. Like, just, so what, man? Okay, you can't generalize about everything. Yeah, no shit, bro. But that doesn't mean you have to second-guess everything you fucking say and come up with the opposing side for it every time you fucking talk about it to yourself. Like, it's alright to just believe something. It's fine, you know. It's alright to just decide something's true, you know, and just run with it. It doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, it's coming back, you know, circling back to what I'm saying about just post everything, man. It doesn't matter if you're wrong. It doesn't matter if you're right. It doesn't matter if you're funny or gay or cringe or stupid or dumb or angry or pathetic. It doesn't matter. Just post it, man. Just fucking post it. Stop curating. Stop curating your life. Stop being obsessive. Stop trying to be in control of every aspect of your fucking image. Yeah, just post it. Just post it. Just fucking spit it out onto the page and slap it up online and stop caring. There are things that you need to be that kind of diligent and neurotic about, like your health and exercise and your finances. But bro, your work, if your work doesn't require, you know, something basic like, you know, just a steady hand or whatever, we're talking about something that requires actual precision, you know. Being a carpenter requires precision. Posting online does not require precision. Carving statues requires precision. Posting videos online does not require precision. Writing a blog does not require precision. Just do it. Do it in a way where it sounds good and looks good to you, and then get it the fuck out of you and just forget about it. Just stop remembering it. Don't think of it. More time, yeah, you do this and you'll come back 6 months later and you'll read it and you'll be like, damn, I was on some shit. That's some real shit. What the fuck? Whereas at the time you were sitting there poring over it for every little inconsistency and, you know, like I say, beyond the like pure material details like spelling mistakes, you know, or things being out of time, etc., stuff like that. Stop fucking caring, bro. Like, why do you care so much? Is this the one thing you're gonna make ever? Is this it? After this, nothing else? You'll never be able to do anything else? It will just stop? Your hands will just fall off? Your tongue will fall out your head? You'll forget how to read and write? Is that what's gonna happen? That's what's gonna happen? You make this one thing and then that's it? Nothing else? You can never do anything else ever again? No, that's not what's gonna fucking happen. You're gonna make this, you're gonna forget you made it, and 2 days later you're gonna be making something else. So stop fucking being neurotic. Stop being a little bitch, yeah? Make it, give it away. It's not yours no more. It's theirs. Yeah, it's the audience's now. It doesn't belong to you anymore. And you can stop caring about it. Don't go back and look at it. Don't read any comments on it. Don't look at how many views it's got. None of that. Who gives a fuck, bro? Post it, fuck it off, run away. That's God's method. Do you think you're better than God? You think your creative process is better than the process of the Almighty Father? Yeah? Did God not spend 6 days on his work and then rest? Has God since interfered with the workings and the machinations of man on any kind of regular basis? No. Get over yourself. You're not better than God. Yeah, your works are not more important or more valuable than God's. You are not more valuable or more important than God. Learn to let go of the things you create. Because holding on to them, obsessing over them, does nothing but bring them down. All it does is detract from the quality of your work.